Hello.
EK, what's happening, girl?
Not much.
That's Atticus.
Oh, yeah.
That's Bundy.
Even though your dad whispers, we can still hear it.
I know. Where are you going? Hold up.
I'm leaving.
You can't leave yet. Hang out.
Oh, I would totally leave.
Dude, that's it.
I would not stick around for this.
I was like, look. I was like, you got to make an appearance. I was like, all the other fat dude kids are coming in.
Wait a minute, Atticus is going like Pink Floyd. What's happening over there?
Dude, I don't know.
Y'all see that? Got some glow in the dark steps or something, and he's gone.
So I think he's expanding his territory. Hey, so why did you just get 2 chairs? 2 people.
It's only me and Kelly.
Fucking dude, kids. What about me? What about me and Bundy?
Hey, let me. I got you. See those stumps? Yeah, stumps.
Yeah.
I stained the top of it, so you can sit on that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. Plus the Corona, dude. I ain't got no work. I can't be getting 7 chairs.
You get some cushions for them chairs?
What?
Get some cushions?
No.
No, Adirondacks don't have cushions.
Bundy, nice flag, man. That looks like an authentic cloth flag.
It is.
Nice.
It is.
Hey.
Nice, man. Nice and thick. So I'm a big fan of a nice flag and an authentic flag. So I bought this like $100 flag for Paulie's, and the idiots, one of the homeowners wrote on it in black Sharpie on the bottom, "Do not wash flag."
He wrote it on the flag?
Yeah. I went off on. I've never written in the little book in my life. I was like, whoever wrote "Do not wash flag," do not stomp on America.
Hey, listen, I got to step away just for a minute. I'll be right back. Yeah. Y'all hear me? I'll be right back. And I'm not going for a walk. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Yeah.
Nice. Dude, it looks like a nice afternoon up there.
Oh, Sigma Phi Ep. So long. Oh, dude.
You're here.
What you got? Some Merlot?
Little Merlot, peanut.
Heck yeah.
Pin oat.
What notes do you get on the back end of it?
Dry toast, of course. It all tastes like dry toast to me.
Always. I thought it was buttered toast, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was buttered toast.
No, it's dry toast. It may have been buttered dry toast, but there was dry in there. Because we were
so dry. So it wasn't dry when we both won $50 off of Chapel Hill.
Dwayne, dude, I just friended Dwayne on Facebook or on Instagram or something. So he's married with the family and stuff.
Nice. So, Bundy, you hit that hike. Is it the pretty much same hike every 2 days a weekend or 2 days a week?
Man, I've been doing the same place the past maybe month or so.
Yeah.
Just because it isn't crowded at all and people aren't there.
Oh, that's awesome.
The one that's super close to my house. I mean, I see 4 or 5 cars there in the morning, and it's just, I mean, it's good. You know, you can be away from people.
Yeah,
but
that's
this one where I've been going, man, there's nobody.
That's fantastic.
So, but I mean, most of I can get there and be like out of my car at 5 a.m. and just walk for just about an hour or so, and I'm in the dark. And then just go out there and just hang out. You know, there's a good little 7-mile loop.
You do it how often do you do it, Bundy?
Saturday, Sundays.
You take your stove out there?
My jet bowl, yeah.
Oh yeah, for the coffee.
Yeah.
Man, I just lost y'all. Can
Jet
y'all
bowl
see me?
for breakfast. Yeah, I can see you.
I lost y'all. Hold on.
If I'm doing real good, I'll go and make them oatmeal too.
Heck yeah.
Now that's what I was on back when it was cold, but now, man, it's just coffee and Gatorade.
That works. That's awesome. What are you cooking?
So,
Who?
What are you cooking with, Bundy? What's your stove?
Jet bowl. Do here you go. I've got them something to show you. Talking about jet bowls.
hey, so do you cook other stuff besides liquid in the jet bowl?
No, you just put water in the jet bowl. Don't put soup in there. Don't put nothing in there.
Yeah.
What is that doing?
Ad is a lacrosse coach.
What? Huh, that's
He's a
interesting.
lacrosse coach. Yeah. You know how the kids do it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's how the kids do it.
Hey, which flavors?
Oh, God. McGraw is contest.
What y'all think?
Lime,
Lime?
I
lime,
lime. Yeah, I go lime. Lime.
lime. Bundy, what's your vote?
Yeah, but I wouldn't film. I wouldn't film it.
Mm-mm.
United States of America. Republic of Defense, one nation, under God.
This is a jet bowl demo that he did last night. Finished up a communications merit badge.
Inside
He let them did a 15-minute demo.
What'd he cook there?
Just a hot water and made hot chocolate.
and I'm going to pour
Okay.
most of it there. So I'm gonna let that cool. Put the lid back on.
Ooh, there's too much happening right now.
Oh, sorry.
Hey,
Ooh.
let me show you all the color dent gone wrong. You ready?
Yeah, yeah.
You just got too much.
Oh, dude. Mm.
Yeah.
Are you angry?
More like a yes, I am. More like a car crash. So I think I sent some out WhatsApp. Kelly said, "Hey, we've got the condo at Litchfield. Do you want to go from Thursday to Sunday?" And I was like, I think I got to work, and I got like one kid on Friday, and she's taking Kate Reed, Charlie, and two of their best friends. And I cannot wait to be at the Hizzy.
Oh
She's
my
like,
gosh.
she's like, "What? So you're not going?" I was like,
Mm-mm.
That made me a bad person. I said, I'm
Mm-mm.
just looking to make as much money for the family as I can.
Yeah.
That statement makes you a bad person.
Yeah.
You want to be there does not make you a bad person.
Or any kids in the picture here?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna eat some mushrooms. And
Oh.
I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna hang out by the fire for 72 hours.
That sounds good. And I agree. I mean, you said that your statement was you need to stay home to make as much money as possible for the family. And by staying home for that client on Friday, you are doing that.
That's very
And
true.
I can pay
Very
for
true.
the you know what's.
Yeah.
You know.
And if you have, you'll hopefully have net gain.
Yeah. I don't know about no net gain. Atticus, you were in relax wear tonight.
That's my new image.
Oh, white cloth
How's the
t-shirt.
lime? Was the lime the right call?
Be somebody. It's not bad, actually. I could see where this would be dangerous on the beach.
Wi-
Yeah.
Can
With
you see where
vodka.
it'd be good to add vodka?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This dude, that was so funny, dude. You're like, oh, that looks like a pretty interesting drink if you add vodka.
Hey, dude, here's confession time. Me and Kendra have done that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like when you make the mules, the Kentucky mules with bourbon and ginger beer. You always buy the alcoholic ginger beer.
Wait a
Right.
minute. Hold up. Kentucky mules? I
Yeah,
think there's something else. What?
a Moscow mule
Yes, thank you.
that has ginger beer and vodka.
Yeah, so where you going on that freaking Kentucky?
The Kentucky mule, it has ginger
Oh,
beer
wait a
and
minute.
bourbon.
Oh,
Nice survey.
I got it. Yeah, ginger beer and bourbon is a Kentucky mule.
all right.
Kind
So
of like the
Bundy, is that just
the old bourbon and ginger.
going? Is that just going to us four? Is that just going to us four or everybody?
And, do you see the results?
Yes,
Yeah.
perfect.
So that's just us four that are on it right now at 8, right?
We're gonna take it up a level.
Yeah. It's like being in a bar that just serves Miller Lite and everybody's drinking Miller Lite. Says,
Right. Do a survey on the
do you
beer.
like Miller Lite?
God darn, man. I feel like I got a booger hang out of my nose all day long.
Dude,
Seriously.
hey Kevin, I'm impressed with your Wi-Fi to be out there by the fire pit and you got
You
Wi-Fi.
Well, Bundy, I pay a lot of money for my Wi-Fi.
Okay.
He's in one of those counties where they were taking the buses around because he's in a rural area.
Yeah,
He gets one of those Wi-Fi buses.
those COVID buses.
Plus, Wi-Fi board in the county, I hook him up with some stuff.
I bet. That's funny. It looks nice out there, Skeet. Did you burn today?
No, dude, I burned out. I burned out, man. I mean, look at all these huge logs I got behind me.
I know you're loving it. How you split? Are you splitting them with an axe?
No, dude. I use this. Hold
Your
on.
truck? You just run over them?
No. I use my cut stuff over there.
Yeah.
To get it hot enough, and I just throw the freaking Yule logs on. I ain't cutting stuff.
Hey man, fuck it. You
That's
should have
right.
try a stump fire. Y'all ever seen those?
No.
A stump fire where you
Oh.
take the top of the
Is
stump,
it
kind of
this
dig in
one?
it a little bit, and then start a fire, and then eventually it'll burn down into the stump.
Seriously?
Yeah, y'all never seen one of those?
Uh-uh.
Yeah,
I've never
Look
seen
it
one
up.
of those.
stump fire.
Stump fire. Bundy, pull it up for us. Let's see a stump fire.
Send us a video.
Pull it up. Hook us up, Bundy.
So we've seen the American flag, the SIGAT flag. Now we got NASCAR flag.
Yeah.
working.
Have y'all
Hey,
seen?
Ed, is
Oh no, go ahead, Skeet.
it Rubbins Racing? Is it Rubbins Racing or Racing's Rubbin?
Rubbin's
Oh.
Racing, baby.
I think it's
Rubbins.
Rubbins Racing, Bundy. What you
Rubbins.
think?
Rubbin's Racing.
Hey, is it a Swedish stump fire?
What?
Yeah, I think it is.
Me too.
I think it is. That's right, because when I was an intern in Sweden back in the early 90s,
Back with that company in Greensboro with the meditation room.
yeah, with Coyote,
Yeah, what was up with that room? It's crazy.
that was a nap room.
They had a nap room?
They
Yeah.
called it meditation. I called it a damn after lunch nap.
We're like with one of those little rock fountain things.
Yeah,
Be right back. Be right back.
I'd eat lunch and then go smoke a cigarette and go in there and take a nap.
Man, there was one of the YMCA's before the downtown YMCA in Charlotte. I forget what it's called now. It used to be called the Central Y. It's named after somebody now. I can't remember, but it's near downtown Charlotte. But they had a nap room in there,
Right.
and they had to shut it down because they kept busting men. They would go in there and hook up in the nap
Oh
room.
Lord.
Oh
Really?
yeah, these men that were freaking flying undercover, they'd go to the Y and act like they're having a workout, and they'd go to these nap rooms and hook up with other men. And
Dang.
yeah, dude, for real, it's a big stink here in Charlotte. Probably 10, 15 years ago, maybe a little bit more.
It was a down low room.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was a nap room, but some dudes converted it over to where some men went there to hook.
Which
Like
so was it the downtown Y? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I think it's called the Dowd Y downtown. It's not right downtown. There's one right downtown, like in the
Yeah.
Bank of America building or something like that.
Yeah.
And then there's one like down a little bit further down South
That one's
Boulevard.
going pretty good.
All right,
Yeah.
here we go.
Skeet needs to see this. He needs to try this shit.
This one is the stump,
They cut some slices. They had to cut some slices in it.
and
Yeah,
darn-
there you go.
the torches are going, but
I don't know who that dude is.
this one is looking good.
Like that at?
She's starting to burn good from the center.
Just like that?
Yeah.
You can
That's
see
it,
way
yeah.
down in there.
Dude, that's strong.
Ah, it looks nice.
I bet
And
that puts out some
It's
heat.
actually taking off pretty good too.
I don't know how you split it like that. I guess just with a normal.
So now I've inverted.
Oh, check it out. That's how you do it right there.
chainsaw, nice. Hell yeah.
Keith, you got a chainsaw?
Oh, hell no, they're dangerous.
They are
Same on this
dangerous.
one here.
Walt would come on
Went
himself.
Almost
I know. I was just.
He would. He would have a fourth baby.
starting to burn down inside.
Yeah, you would.
We
That
need to
one's
try
going
that at
pretty good.
FLP.
You totally.
Yeah. And don't talk to him about it. We just do it. And,
Yes.
and keep kicking him to the side.
Yes.
He would cry.
Yeah, don't
might-
tell him about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
He'd have to go to the hospital.
Yes, totally.
And we'll use his chainsaw.
Yeah, oh yeah. Hey, let's
He'll go on the antidepressants.
let's make McGraw pretend it's his idea.
Oh, good. Yes.
Yeah. and have McGraw be like, man, I've been doing this for years. Where you been? And just start dogging on Walt about it.
Yeah. So, and then McGraw can be like the foreman. He can like order us how to do stuff. He's like, Stewart, get the chainsaw.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, you know what? I had electricity for heat in years. We just do this once a week. Oh, it says my internet is unstable.
Really?
Is
Really?
that too loud?
Little
Little
bit,
bit.
yeah.
That's tough, man, to get right.
Yeah, you can't find the sweet spot.
No, man, it's just been off and
Well,
just bare minimum.
Yeah, evidently yours is just so
Is
soft.
that better?
No, it didn't change at all.
Still loud.
That changed?
Mm-mm.
That did.
You know, what I did one time is when I had a Zoom call with some other folks, I used an external speaker. It's still kind of loud. Don't y'all think?
It's better.
This time it's
better.
playing from YouTube. With Zoom, you can share just your computer sound if you want.
Oh, yeah?
So that's just playing from YouTube.
That's not too bad.
Is that too loud? You sure? Is that good? I mean, we just want some soft background music.
Yeah.
Check this
So
out.
far, so good.
All right, just
You know, we'll let you know.
Let me know.
We will.
So each week we make it better and better. We're gonna improve upon it.
I
Mo
definitely see some improvements every week. I mean, it was started off strong, but like you're adding value to it.
Oh, yeah. Let's get this call going.
Hey, have y'all seen? I talked to Kevin about this, but have y'all seen those smokeless solo stoves?
Mm-mm.
They're advertised on Facebook a lot.
Smokeless solo.
Solo stove, yeah.
What? I mean, obviously,
It's
like for camping.
Well, you can take it camping. It's marketed as a backyard fire pit, but it's a little more portable, not as permanent. But it's made up so air comes up underneath it, and basically the whole thing is supposed to be a smokeless backyard fire pit. But anyway, I just ordered one. It's supposed to come tomorrow, not Thursday.
Oh, nice.
All right. Well, you'll have to post us. Dude, what
I thought
are
maybe
you
y'all would
doing?
see them. They've been advertised all over Facebook. I'm surprised Bundy hadn't seen one.
Yeah, let me, man, I've got something. And it might be, they come in different sizes.
Yeah, 3 different sizes.
Yeah. Yeah, give me just a minute. I haven't got one right here. It's like a Kickstarter thing,
Yes, that's it.
which was a couple years ago.
Yeah. Eat.
Yeah.
Dude, what'd you do on your head?
You combing your hair?
Yep.
Yeah.
One of my kids today said I'd met him for the first time, and he said, "Well, one thing I don't like is I do my hair like this a bunch. He's got tons of hair when I'm nervous and anxious." I said, "Hey, well, you want to trade hair?" He's like, "No, yeah, no." And he's adamant, no, like it's possible.
Yeah. That's funny, man. Well, everybody's week going okay?
Weed?
Week.
Oh, week. Yeah, good.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, give me a minute.
We're
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm going back to the office Monday. Like
Are
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. For a few hours a day, probably 4 hours, 5 hours a day, maybe at the most. Because the building I'm in, there's a small building. There's 4 office suites in it, and 2 downstairs and 2 upstairs. And we're upstairs, and I mean, I don't even back in normal days, I didn't recall like hardly ever running into anybody in the building. Just our hours never crossed. So I don't know. I'm gonna go and see if it's weird. I'll quit going, but if it seems all right, I think I'll do
Head
it.
on it.
When were you there last?
Well,
Oh, somebody's coming. Bus driver's not getting somebody.
Probably been 2 weeks.
Bus driver's bringing somebody in.
No, it's probably been 3 weeks.
Layla. Oh, Hunter.
Hunt.
Who is it?
What's up, Dark Horse?
Hunt.
Hunter.
Dude, where you been?
You are
Where is
so
he?
hot.
There he is. Where are you hanging at?
Hunt, what you doing, buddy?
What's up,
Getting old.
Hunt?
Why does it look so bright over there, Ski?
Why is it so
Because I
dark?
pay my bills.
Hunt, it's so dark where you are.
All right, hold on.
Dude, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm getting old.
Golly.
This might be an emergency call from Hunt. Hey, he might need help.
Seriously.
Right, man?
Hunt, you got the COVID.
How's that? Better?
Yeah.
Just trying to get some peace and quiet out here. You guys make me turn on all the lights. Trying to hide from the family.
How's things going?
Yeah, that's too bad. Just we split up, so I don't know. The wife and Tree and the kids. Well, Tree and Abigail's been going home a couple days a week, and Graham and I've been hanging out here. So
Nice.
Probably a good idea.
What they going back home for?
Peace and quiet.
Yeah, right. She's got a little lover
Yeah.
back in Raleigh, getting a little action. But no, I think Abby just needs I don't know. She's interacting with
space.
um,
Oh yeah, dude, that's a good idea. That's a real good idea.
The girls need to get out a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
For real.
There we go.
Hunt, you've been catching more fish?
no, we fished a little bit last weekend. Abby and I did, and not much luck. I'm getting ready to hook it up with the trot line this weekend. And I've got some serious year coming.
You're going to jail.
Good old trot line. Go out there.
You are going to jail.
It's all legal, man. All legal.
Bye-bye.
Just to kill a bunch of fish for like no reason.
Hey, Hunter, better make this call meaningful because it's going to be your last, brother, for a while.
Man. Cheers, Hunt. It's been good.
Cheers.
Let's go for
It's been good.
dynamite.
Yes. Dude, it's not worth it.
No.
Jail's overrated.
I did realize I don't have my my sportsman license, which includes the fishing. I've got saltwater fishing, but I don't have freshwater. So
That's fine.
technically, I am a little bit illegal here. So I got to get that worked out.
What did you use for deer hunting?
I didn't deer hunt. I didn't hunt at all last year. We
What?
got kicked out of the club, dude.
Dang. What happened?
Too many big
I can totally see that. Totally.
Who got kicked out too? No, they took they were leasing the land to a hunting club, and they ended up selling the land to like a developer or something. So technically, everybody got the boot. So we haven't we got nowhere to hunt at this point.
That's bullshit.
Oh, that's a definite there.
No.
Absolutely. 100% right there. For
100%.
sure. 100%.
Dude, I was in a vulnerable state. Okay, I was vulnerable. Stewart took advantage. What is this?
I wonder who said no.
So, wait,
I
the
said no multiple
25% is Hunt.
Yeah. Hey, Skeet, like you always say, that is a solo sport.
That's right.
Dude, ain't nobody doing nothing to you but you.
That's right. So, Hunt, you should start a distillery and call it Empty Eye.
Yes.
You know, on the instructions, you're like 2 drinks per fifth, and then attend a nice event on the 50. Yep, there we go.
There it is, right there.
There we go.
All over it.
That is too much.
Hey, can't you buy a sportsman's license online?
Yes.
Yeah. I just think I need to jump online and take care of that.
I need to give me one too.
You can go catch some stuff at.
Yeah.
You
Now I
can go
got me
catch.
done. I'm gonna fuck somebody up.
Love you, Charlie. What, babe?
Okay. Dude, freaking blow it up.
Them loots.
I'm gonna damn shoot some fish. I'm gonna go out to some like the bear, some restaurant or something that's got some carp. Just blow it out. Some seafood place somewhere down around Carroll. I'm sure there's one down there somewhere.
You know there is.
Hey, I'm gonna give me one of them fish.
Oh my gosh. That would be out of bounds right there.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. That would be out of bounds.
oh man,
Lord.
Hey.
Birthday. Get out. Let's see.
it's loud, Bundy.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
So that's Charlie leaving to go out. But today she went to Paradise Falls for like 6 hours.
Oh,
And,
nice.
Jumped off that big ass rock, all day long. And she said the water's freezing.
I bet.
I love that she goes to that rock.
Dude, that's a big jump.
It's a big jump.
That's a big jump. I can't believe Caroline did it.
Oh, she's like, yep.
Dude, old Ethan, man, he went up there and he didn't blink. He just leaped right off that thing like it was a 5-foot rock.
Y'all help me remember where is that? Is it down on the horse pasture or is it somewhere else?
281.
No. So, yeah, 281. So if you leave Cullowhee and head out to me and John Knox's place,
Yep, take a
where that
left.
post
out there.
office is. Yep.
Yeah.
Left at the post office, dude. And
Kendra-
go about
Kendra used to live up
10
that road.
miles.
Remember
Yeah.
that?
Oh,
Kendra used to live up that
Huh?
road. Kendra used to live up
You
that
did?
road.
No, I
Kendra.
remember. She did.
Yeah.
I remember vividly. Yes, she did.
That's a Hey, didn't you park like there was a pull off or something?
Yeah, right past the church.
Yeah, I remember that.
That little,
I remember
little
going up
white
there.
church.
I remember going up there with Brad and Tracy, and they'd get naked.
did you just say naked?
Naked.
Naked, baby.
Is that different than naked? Is that naked?
Naked.
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 Heck yeah,
Do you say naked? What do y'all
Naked.
say?
naked. I'm going naked, but
Naked.
Ed said naked.
Naked. Naked.
That's Hickory.
Yeah.
Hunter, what do you say?
Naked.
Naked, right? It's more like Necked, more like naked.
Naked.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What happened to the damn A? We all grew up. Y'all didn't pronounce A's?
We didn't like those vowels much. It's more of an
No.
Eastern.
Rich people use vowels. My dad sometimes says, "Man, I should just name you something without a vowel."
Yeah.
I said, "What?" Yeah, should have come up with something without a vowel.
What would that be?
I don't know.
Riz. What's up, Riz? It does.
So listen.
It looks like it's like 3 p.m. at Skeet's house. What the hell?
Listen. I mean, here's my current life. Only me and Kelly at home. Kids are gone. And that's just weird. That's what it is, though. And
Much better.
Crickets. Crickets.
Those crickets are nice.
I'm gonna drive up to Skeet's house this weekend.
For real.
for
Y'all
the McCoy distant party.
Yeah.
All right.
Seriously. You gonna go?
No, man, ain't coming up here.
Anybody else?
I'm about ready to fly the coop though.
Ooh.
Dude,
Is it
I
getting
tell you
old?
what, we could all afford the damn gas to get up here. Good
That's
Lord.
Man,
Hell yeah.
did y'all see what I paid the other day with my freaking Harris Teeter discount?
Yes,
76 cents.
What?
I thought I was in the car seat when I saw that, Stu.
76.9. I couldn't believe it. I took a picture of the pump.
What was the pump price before the
Mike
discount?
Pence. Mike Pence.
Maybe $1.40, $1.50, maybe. Somewhere in that
Dang,
range.
man. That's crazy.
146, maybe. So I think I had it like a 60. I don't know, either somewhere between 60 and this 80-cent discount per gallon, because
Damn.
we don't because that's where we get most of our groceries from is Harris Teeter, and so they give like gas points.
Yeah.
At BP here in town, and
Damn.
so yeah, it builds up, and probably like if I fill up probably about once every 6 weeks, and it'll be like 60-80 cents per gallon off every time.
Wow.
But that's only like one tank, but still it saves a crap ton of money.
Whatever.
I filled my car up like 2 weeks ago and I'm still on F.
Oh yeah.
It's nice.
It is nice. I bet I still haven't been nowhere. I'm about ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Hunt, do you know that Stu mats down his hair with water every day? Are you aware of that?
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, he's got to mat that stuff down like a damn effort.
Knock down the mop a little bit. I can go. Yeah.
And sometimes if I don't pay if I don't pay enough attention throughout the day, it starts to creep up a little froish, and so I have to go and kind of tame it a little bit throughout the day.
Yeah, I mean, it looks kind of like manageable today.
Well, it's because I had to mat it down about an hour ago.
Well, as long as you're matting it.
Yeah.
As long as you're Matt. He's got the darn Pat and Matt.
As long as you got a matter.
Add it
Matt,
up.
Matt. Don't matter. As long as it's on Zoom, you can't tell.
Hey,
I had to do a freaking Zoom call this afternoon, and I forgot about my hair.
did you hook up?
No, it was some dude I really didn't know, and it was insurance stuff related, and had this call. And anyway, when I hadn't looked at my hair in all day really much, and when I saw my face, dude, my hair was like boom. I immediately I like tried to like press it down a little bit, and I looked at the guy, and I'm like, thankfully when his picture came up, he was wearing a ball cap, and I didn't feel quite as bad, but yeah, it's like I can see I mean it was real big. I was like, oh no.
You're like, oh hey man, let me get this pencil.
Yeah, it's finally the time we need our parents to start licking that stuff. You know,
I
it's
hated that.
It's the only time it's necessary now. You know, back in the 80s, it was.
There.
My dad always did that shit. That was terrible.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, somebody's on the way in. It's coming.
We've got it. Yeah, play on. Hey, everybody get the hell about the car. He shouldn't call.
Or move off camera.
Yeah, he feel it's free. Tell him this one's fake one.
Bus driver, bring him in.
This is gonna get crazy.
Brother Blaylock.
Good evening, brother.
What's up, Jason?
Welcome, Jason.
Welcome, bundles. Or thanks for the invitation, gentlemen.
Boy, hello, Ron. Oh, what's up?
So is there any irony into JB's real first name and his comedic twin?
Yes.
Well, in his middle name. Hey, Christina.
Christina.
They continue to call me Ron White.
Irony, no. Coincidence?
Tater salad.
Tater
salad.
I mean, I just saw one, so every picture I see of Ron White does not remind me of you, JB. But I saw one, I was like, holy crap.
Go ahead and do it, Bundy. Let's see it.
When did he fast flash it? When did he become a comedian?
Too much.
Wasn't that was it Ron Burgundy? What the newscaster?
Yeah. Ron Burgundy. I'm Ron Burgundy. Happy birthday, At.
Thanks, man.
Oh!
What? Is it my birthday? Shit.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. It was a good day. Thank you.
Are you 50?
No, 49. One more year.
Yeah, I saw David calling you out like the big 5-0. I'm like, no way.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Got one more year. I got a lot to do this year.
Me too, man. Don't die from COVID. Do something.
That's right.
Lord loves a working man. Don't trust Whitey. See a doctor to get rid of it.
Get rid of it. That's right. I mean, as long as you live by that, you'll be successful.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
What's up, Hunter Exotic? I love your moniker.
What's up, JB? Good, brother. Looking good.
Yeah. You lake bound still?
As long as I can be. Yeah.
I hear that.
Remote for a couple more weeks. I don't see us going back. We'll probably do a staggered entry at some point in I don't know when. It might be July by the time we get back into the office. So
I think Hunt's winning.
Absolutely.
Hey, Hunt, send the pawns in first. They're expendable.
Is your mother-in-law still with y'all, Hunter?
Yes. I think she's been with us for like 5 or 6 weeks now. So anyway,
Well,
part
that's
of the
that's a blessing, man. That's a blessing for you. That's great, man.
we've had
Yeah.
some good quality time
Completely.
together. But no, I don't know. I don't know. She'll be with us for a while, I think. I think that's part of the reason. Part of the reason why Sheree took her mom back with her, so just to give me a little space, because 5 people and 1,300 square feet of a of a house is tight quarters. So
That's a little different.
she's drinking all my liquor too. So
Her mom's drinking your liquor? Her mom is?
Does she fish?
no, but she drinks a half gallon a day. I've never seen. It's crazy.
No, Hunter. No.
That's a bunch of
does not-
alcohol.
Yeah, she does not drink a half gallon of shit a day.
Dude, she starts at noon, and they'll start with like tequila with some orange juice, and then as the day goes on,
Are you kidding? Or are you for real?
That's
she'll start
breakfast.
she'll start moving into bourbon about 5 or 6 o'clock.
Dude, just tell us what you think about her.
And yeah, well, no, I mean it's probably realistically close to a fifth would be my guess. It's a lot.
A fifth a day?
What's that?
A fifth a day?
Probably.
Well, that's fine because that's what I'm doing. That's fine. Totally fine.
Yeah, but a half would be way too much.
If it's got a handle,
I'll figure it out in a minute.
Catherine, what you talking? Catherine,
Good, Stephanie.
what are you talking about? Come on. Oh, Lord, Stephanie.
Hello, Kat.
Hey, girl. How you doing?
Damn, you ugly.
How you doing? Hey, you ugly. How
Are you
doing?
ugly?
Steph, you got a little booger.
I do. I felt like it.
There's Stacy. There's
Do
Alan.
I?
No. Made you look.
She's like, I can't believe we hired a professional comedian.
Look at Hunter Exotic.
Oh my gosh! What in the world? Now behind them.
Exactly, Hunter Exotic.
Why
that's
does he have a
Gert.
hairnet on?
That's Gert.
Is that a hairnet?
No, we were in Mexico about 2 years ago, and Sheree and I went out for cocktails while the kids
All
were
right,
back
good
at
to see
the.
y'all.
Blooded.
Wow.
Go ahead, Hunter. I'm listening.
Oh, yeah, it was terrible.
Rude.
Worked.
Dude, it was a legitimate story. Anyway, no, we had a selfie contest for the whole family, so the kids were getting selfies. Anyway, I got a selfie with this old Mexican fella who holding a bunch of balloons. I popped right in front of him. Anyway, yeah, we had a pretty good time with it.
Hey.
Mexican fella.
Hey, how do you do your background like
Hunter, why
that?
are you so racist?
Text me, Kat. I'll tell you some more. I'll give you some instruction.
Yeah, I need some because Harry tried to put his background as the office the other day for a school Zoom, like the office, the show, and I couldn't help him. So send me that.
All right.
All right, peace out, boys.
Peace out.
Hey, Catherine.
Oh God,
Catherine. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
One of the things I used to do when I was really stressed out when I had employees is when they were ready to leave, I would try to keep them in the room as long as possible, and I'd bring them back. It brought me great joy.
I'm gonna kick your. When I see you, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Well, wait. So what about my ass would you kick?
Let me tell you something. You know Missy Smith?
Ooh,
Yep. What? No, who?
Missy Smith. Remember her?
Huh.
Missy Elliott.
Missy Smith
Oh.
found my tennis racket in her storage unit today, and it had with a permanent marker, Catherine Griggs written on it. She sent me a picture. She said, "I just found this in my storage unit."
Wait a minute. Is she from? Where's she from?
Terrell, dummy.
Where?
Terrell.
All right.
We'll talk later. We got to talk privately.
See how long ago I kept you a long time.
I'm back.
Misty. She sounds like a trashy thing.
Trashy thing.
Trashy
Well,
thing.
oh, Hunt, be careful. Do you have a life preserver?
I got one, brother.
Well, you got a tiger?
Is that a picture of the lake where you are?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I've got an old laptop I'm using. My cell phone had some audio issues that last time we connected. Zoom, and Bundy kept putting me on freaking mute. So
That's because you're out of control, dude. You had horrible audio.
you just did a bad job facilitating. Okay, let's be clear.
Just keeping control over the happy hour. That's all. Run the show.
Man, I bet it's nice over there, Hunt, this time of day or a little earlier.
Yeah, it definitely. No, it's good to get away. It's good to be out of Raleigh, get out of the crap, and work slowed down a bit. It's still busy, but it feels different when you can step out of your house and feel like you're on vacation.
I know, right?
So it's been kind of nice.
Hunt,
So y'all's work is slowed a little bit, but still, is it consistent, or?
No, it's slowed a bunch. I mean,
you let people go yet?
No, we're taking advantage of that PPP with the CARE Act, and so I think we're going to keep everybody whole for 8 weeks, and then just see what happens. If we have to furlough, well, we might look at furloughing, but hopefully not. I mean, I think that we saw a significant decrease, and we probably had I don't know, we probably 400 or 500 contractors probably off of that are. I mean, because a lot of our clients just could not sustain business, and so we're probably, instead of having, let's just say 250 open orders, we might have 40 right now.
Wow, is it order a position?
Yeah, so positions. Yeah, so to have 250 open positions that our staff's working on. I mean, we might only have 40 or 50 right now, so it's slow. I bet we probably let go 400 contractors, maybe 500 contractors, because just based on the client. I mean, the client just didn't have food right now. So
what's your normal order? What's your average open orders, I guess?
I would say average is somewhere around 250, 300 open positions at any given time. And we've got we've got large clients, like LabCorp is a national client, and we're typically 150, 175 open orders with them alone. I mean, they're phlebotomists and clinical technicians, and I mean, they had a significant drop off.
Yeah,
it's surprising, man. They're making the COVID-19 home testing kits now.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised things aren't starting to pick up with them. But you just think about all those labs where they're taking blood tests and stuff across the country. I mean, nobody's going into doctors' offices, or they certainly don't want to get blood in some clinic. So yeah. So
is the LabCorp client, is it national or is it just regional?
Yeah, it's national.
Damn, man, that's crazy.
So
that's a big shift.
But we've been fortunate. We've had other clients that have figured out a way to work virtually, and we've had a call center with 450 people in it that were all on-prem, and then they were able to get them all working virtually within 3 weeks. So
nice. Wow, that's good.
That was huge. So we're hanging in there.
We've been pushing our call center calls out to our branches, only because our branch staff, I mean, we're only doing appointments in the lobbies, and then if we have drive-throughs, we're keeping those open, but they still have a lot of downtime, and so we're pushing the overflow calls into our call center out to our branches.
Wow. Are you going in at all, or you staying put? Do you have?
I've been here at home since March 16th. I've been in the office one time to get my mail, but I don't really need to go. I probably will go soon just for mental health, but I'm able to do everything here. $30 $30 is a little high for me. Oh, drop it. Oh, it's like 4 things. Yeah.
Do y'all have free small sodas in your bank, like tiny ones?
What?
Do y'all have free tiny sodas in your bank?
Sodas?
Yeah.
Fritos?
Pops.
Pops, you know,
Yeah.
and from that,
You have studs on your
Yeah,
paint.
they're like those little pod things you put in a little machine.
Yeah.
Soda
Uh,
They're dehydrated sodas.
I'm looking for a 6-ounce Coke.
Oh, we don't. We might have some here. I think I did.
Oh my God.
Big mistake. Big mistake.
I
It's
saw
all
that.
over the
I know.
shit.
I know. I saw that.
Hey, we have 6-ounce Sprites.
I
Is
Ski.
it just the 5-year-old? Where's the
So
other person?
I got to go to the home office to get mine.
Who's
Yes, headquarters.
Who's at the bottom? Ron.
That's Ron. Ron White.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Good Lord, you change your face a lot. Look at you.
Catherine just reminded me. She came up and she said, "Did you spill
No, I
coffee?
said, did you fall?
Did you fall on the steps down in the basement and spill coffee?" And I had to think about it for a minute. And yes, that is true. This morning I was walking up the stairs and I fell and spilled.
I mean, it's
coffee.
all over the wall.
You fell up the stairs.
I
What the
fell
hell?
up the stairs.
All right, y'all got to go. I got to go.
hey, no,
Steve.
hey, Stephanie, tell us about that chick from Sherrall. Go ahead, talk some smack. We need to hear it.
What, Missy Smith?
You know she stole your
Missy
stuff.
Smith
She
found.
stole your tennis racket.
Listen,
she
then
stole
she
it.
found it. Y'all, I was friends with her like in
Smith.
3rd grade.
She found
Preach
it.
it.
She stole
grade.
it and forgot she stole it, and
Third
now her
grade.
conscience.
And
She is not your friend.
I would kick your ass. And we weren't friends past 3rd grade. Like we were buddies, but
Not
she had my
anymore.
tennis racket.
That's why she has your racket.
She stole it.
Yeah, you got to 4th grade. You're like, I don't want to talk to Miss Sissy or whatever her name is. She's like,
Yeah.
that bitch is like, I'm gonna keep her racket.
She kind of started hanging out with Joelle, who Mom and Dad had a car painted like the General Lee, and they would pull up to middle school and it'd be like na 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 na. They'd play the horn.
Shut up.
And
up.
We would,
Verify.
I like them a lot.
and
Yeah.
we'd be like,
She-
oh, Joelle, your mama blew the horn. She'd be like, shut up. You know, she's ugly as hell.
Not only the horn, Joelle would crawl out of the window
Shut up.
in junior high school
Shut up.
and then go to the refreshment center, the
No, no.
canteen,
Please.
So
which
for
is the
real.
best thing about the high school, junior high school, and get a 0 bar.
Please say that
God,
didn't
I
say.
miss those
Oh, that
days.
seems nasty.
That was my lunch through high school. A Hershey bar and a Coke.
Dude,
Oh my God.
no, a zero.
I'm talking about 0 bars.
Dude,
whatever.
chocolate with,
White chocolate.
with nougat.
Zero bars always reminded me of like old cat shit. It's all white on the outside and dark in the middle.
Your brain's going.
Your body.
Huh?
All right.
Later.
Oh, I got you know, if I took this right now, I'd take her, but they wouldn't even remember you. It'd be all about me. I'd be like, hey, yo, what up? They'd be all about me.
Yeah, you've done it
They'd be,
before.
feed us a Katie's forever.
Hey, Catherine.
Stephanie.
Hey, so
Hey, what kind of tennis racket was it? Hey,
listen,
what kind of
what
tennis
are you
racket
talking
was
about? I mean, because some people have badminton rackets.
Advent.
So was it straight up tennis
Advent.
racket?
it? Advent rackets.
Oh, Advent.
It's tennis
Oh.
at Christmas.
Yeah.
Advent rackets. Yes.
Easter,
It-
it's an Easter racket.
Easter racket.
Oh, wait, J.R. Reed, is that you?
You think Harvey-
J.R. Reed.
Oh, somebody had a Carolina shirt on. I thought it was J.R. Reed.
Oh, God.
All right, what y'all think? When we going back? When we gonna open the economy?
Mañana.
June 1st.
Hunt,
Mid-June,
Jason.
June 15th.
So, y'all were talking earlier about day labor and all that stuff. I'm gonna tell you, in the furniture business, they gave everybody in America $1,200. Everybody spent it at Wayfair.
Right.
Wayfair, our April business with Wayfair is 7 times larger than it was last April.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
That's awesome.
But,
That's
but like all the retailers, furniture retailers are not doing well. They're narking on each other. So, like, Stewart's open. He's non-essential. And then Stewart calls on Hunter, and he's not essential. He's open.
No way.
Oh yeah. So we opened our New Jersey warehouse yesterday, and I called around to some of the retailers, and they're like, it's cool that you're open for delivery, but there's nobody in New York and New Jersey is going out. I had a conversation with a guy, and I was like, because I did this yesterday at the grocery store. Have any of y'all been out in the world and admired someone's mask? Have you seen like the masks that are cooler than others?
Yeah, it's a whole nother little thing.
Well, but it's like in your psyche, you're starting to go like, oh man, I mean,
Yeah, I wish I had that mask with that damn
well, it's
apparatus on it.
becoming normal and stuff. So I go back to work tomorrow. I rotate back in for 5 days, and we're going to do that again until May 13th. We'll rotate every 5 business days, one group on, one group off.
Wow. Bundy, what you think? When we going back?
Man, I don't know, man. I don't think things will be normal for a while.
You think you think school's gonna start on time in the fall?
Yes.
I don't know, man. I'm not sure about elementary, man. I think that college will be a hit and mix. I mean, I definitely think there'll be people on campus, but it'll be different than it was before, and I don't think there'll be as many people. I like thinking they're like trying to break it down into a bunch online, but do some stuff in person as well. It's gonna be weird.
Yeah.
But man, I don't know. It's gonna be different, man. I don't know about y'all, man, but when I've gone to go pick up food from restaurants here, they've built like big plexiglass things around the cash register and stuff, and so they're completely just like enclosed. So when we were on a call this morning with work, we got our the building guys out pricing that stuff out now. You know what it's going to take to put up plexiglass like at the front desk, and to go around and just like measure, because we're pretty tight in one building we have in Chapel Hill. You know, so we're pretty tight, and that's not going to work. So for us, it's going to be getting more or using more space. But I think, you know, it'll be a couple of weeks before I start thinking about going back on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Where's the driver even going back to the office, Al? I mean, is there a big driver? Is it getting back to a normal? Because we're talking about that.
This is how crazy it is that we got this person with a MacBook Air that I bought a couple of months ago, and this time got this issue. So which I need to get repaired with warranty, or what I need to do is like take it to somebody, have somebody look at it. But since all the Apple stores are closed, the one place I like in town, this one computer place, they're like covering for both those Apple stores. So for me just to drop it off, I had to make an appointment a week out. I'm having an appointment for this Thursday, like at 9:30, but I made that like last Thursday, and that's just to take it to them.
Wow.
Get it in queue to be looked at.
Yeah.
And you know, they're doing that whole one person like a store, but man, they're just so crazy. You know, I mean, that's just nuts that you have to wait a week just to go drop it off.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They're like just that slammed with the business from Apple, with the Apple stores being closed.
Wow.
Well, I was talking to an analyst earlier, and right now in like 5 weeks, and Hunter could probably talk about this better, but we went from 4% unemployment to over 20% unemployment.
Yeah. That's the protection.
I don't think the poop really hits the fan until about May the 15th, when most of these people are 15 days behind on, you know, the grace that they've been extended.
Yeah.
Companies have the real reality of a crappy second quarter. Oil continues to be in the toilet, which is going to filter through everything. I think the economic sickness will be greater than the COVID deal in America.
I agree. man, we've been given, we're doing a lot of deferrals on loan payments, and which is great in the immediate, but we're adding it to the end on some of them, but then some of them, fucking rooster's gonna come to crow, man. Whatever that saying is, it's gonna be nasty.
Thanks, bud.
Yes, like when does the it's like the tail is going to catch you, right?
Eventually.
Right.
Well, a lot of folks are making more on unemployment now, so a lot of people are thinking, well, even when the economy starts picking back up, a lot of these fools aren't going to want to go back to work because they're making more money now than they would be back in the workforce. So I think that's
absolutely.
Not
it's not going to help at all. And it's crazy because if you think, it's just a sign of how different it is. If you look back, like after the Great Depression, and they had that program, what was the program Roosevelt did? The CCC, the Civilian Conservation Corps. And man, they put that in place for unemployed people to go to work and to get paid and to get fed. And they did some crazy stuff for the state, for the country. And I'd love to do something like that again, but I don't think we got the culture to do that shit anymore.
Well, like TVA, they built the Blue Ridge Parkway during that deal.
Exactly. TVA, the CCC. That was too early for Peace Corps, but anyway, that's exactly the concept. But man, our damn broke ass lazy folks, man, they ain't gonna do that shit.
Hey man, check out this, man. This is my friend's company who is doing the cleaning and disinfecting for the Wake County Operations Center. So this is what they do. I think it's like every 2 hours, every 4 hours or something.
That's crazy.
What's he doing?
So they're just spraying?
Yeah, spraying whatever that liquid is that just kills everything. But that stuff is like intense, like outside where you got people coming through and whatnot. And so they like go through and make a sweep. I think it's every 2 hours, it might be every 4. But it's just nuts, man.
Who's doing that?
My friend who's got like a cleaning company. What he does before all this, man, is they go and like clean labs, like down like a Wyeth where they make vaccines, the way they make like regular vaccines and stuff. PM will go there, like clean the equipment when they do shutdowns and stuff. It's kind of like a deep cleaning like that, because that environment has to be super sterile when they're making those vaccines and just the medicines and whatnot. But now this isn't what he wants to do, but it's just kind of where like he is now. So he's got to take that money. So he got some contract with Wake County where he created a process where he can like sterilize an ambulance in 2 hours. He can turn it around in 2 hours, and he can give it a check mark or whatever, certification that'd be completely sterile and clean.
Wow.
So he's I don't think he's on all of them, but just doing a bunch of them.
What was that office that he was in right there?
That was the Wake County Operations Center. That one was like a tent, like outside.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And I don't know, Hunt, if you've been up here, but right up the road at Wake Med, man, for the past couple of weeks, after those tents that are right up front of the ER, set up to take people. It's crazy to see.
Wow.
Yeah, that'll catch you. That'll draw you back for a minute.
Damn straight.
So is Raleigh having lots of cases? I saw that message you sent today, but what's the deal?
Man, they do have there was an old folks home like in Johnson County, I think, where 16 people died, but they were all older people.
Sure.
And I think they have an issue where it's in a couple of rest homes in the area, and it's hard. And I guess they keep saying it's very hard to control there. That once it starts, you just can't. I guess it's tough to keep everything clean, or I don't know, man. And those people are a lot more susceptible.
Sure.
That was a terrible message, as far as like that was hardcore.
But that was real. That wasn't fake news or whatnot. That was like real numbers. So I don't know, man. I haven't
Yep.
Yeah, that's doom and gloom right there. But I think now, we're like in the midst of it, right this moment. This is I think this is the worst it's been today. So it still hasn't begun to go down. I think it's at the plateau, but I don't think it's begun to go down yet. But there's some got to.
Yeah, I hope so.
right?
Why does it have to?
You with me? Because we gotta get better.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm like, oh,
I wanted to for sure, but I just don't know.
This man, those nuts, man, like 1,000 people that were protesting like downtown today. You know, those guys weren't wearing protection. There were 3 of them that got like arrested. That one person behind this whole reopen North Carolina, she was in quarantine for 2 weeks. You know, she's claiming that some disability act, and these people are nuts, man. But I also see it that, I mean, there's devastation going out there. People haven't worked in weeks, and you know, I mean, I thank God that me and Wendy are both working. We both got income, because
Yeah.
there's a major disaster brewing out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're all blessed.
Major. Yeah, I think you know, and it's going to be 4 to 6 months before poo-poo really hits the fan.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because people are going to live on credit cards and what little bit of savings they have until that's gone, and then I think people can kind of rob Peter to pay Paul for about 6 months, and then all the bills are going to come due, and
Yeah.
it's going to be a lot of poop on the ceiling this fall, I think.
Yeah. Gas tank will. That's right.
Lucy gonna give me a check. I'm get to make whatever you call it, the
Ward.
guaranteed
Hey,
income.
buddy.
Hey Ward, what's up, man?
Ward.
Look how big you're getting. I'm Ron White. You might know me as Tater Salad.
No, Ward, you should not be listening to Ron White. You should not know. You should not know
Yeah,
anything about
Ron
Tater
from
salad.
Ron White. I'm just ready to get my check from Obama.
For real.
I hadn't gotten that 1200 yet.
Got to vote.
Well, Obama stuff's gonna be through a text.
Oh, no,
No, Oprah's going to send it out.
Actually, he might page it.
Is it on the pager? Creepy Uncle Joe about to be the next prez. Better watch out.
He's so good looking.
That thing, that picture of Coon you send out a couple of times, that's out of bounds too. That's too much.
So I didn't have to look down to know what it was.
Right. Right.
I saw the 2 faces. Okay. Yep.
I keep deleting it. I'm like, why does it keep showing back up?
Because it's famous.
Why did Pence not have a mask on today? Did y'all see that?
Wasn't informed.
Quit watching those idiots, man. I quit.
I know, man.
After dumbass told everybody to shoot up some bleach, I was like, I'm gonna do it.
No, I did it. I feel totally better.
Good.
Turns out it was clear.
Feels good.
Yeah, it
Some
was out.
UV light after that, and that'll help too.
Right. But you got to breathe. Like when you go to a UV light, you got to breathe. Like,
You know, I have good success with one of those fluorescent tubes.
Yes.
yeah.
Shines it right up there,
just
buddy.
Get right up all up on it. Like,
What are you doing?
I'm getting the light on me.
Oh.
Keep going.
Cured. Got to cure it.
What's wrong with your neck?
I feel better. I got some fluorescent shit on there.
What's wrong with your neck?
Trying to get the waves.
Look much better.
No, but I am very worried that everybody's going to get on the dole like Hunter's talking about and never come back to work, and we're going to elect a Democratic president and have a split House and Senate, and it'll be freaking
Poo-poo-ville.
oh my word! All you
That
white
dump
boys,
train going.
yeah, pay.
It'll be poo-poo-ville.
I'm gonna listen.
Meet to freaking Costa Rica with Waldo.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. I'm good.
For real.
Do we have to take our families?
Yes. Well.
B.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's fun.
Oh, that's a good one.
That was a good one.
So think about it. Only this niche of people will know B. I mean,
Right.
you don't have to say anything about B.
B.
Damn, Killer just said, I heard that.
Hey, Kevin, where are you? What room are you in?
That's the
Who
piano.
knows? I'm in the end of the kitchen.
That's the piano.
Oh yeah, the back door. I see the back door.
Yeah, I'm back door.
Oh, okay. I see it. I get it. I thought, hey, Jason, I thought the same thing. I was like, what the hell is that?
With the birdhouse border up top.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
We love birdhouses.
Is that Charlie in that bottom picture?
Negative. That's a Blaylock.
No, in the bottom picture behind your head.
Oh. Yeah.
Man, Bundy, that room looked nice, man. Y'all done some good work in there.
It was. We just vacuumed.
That was good.
Maddie. What are you doing up? It is so late.
Girl, there are boogers on your nose.
It's not.
We are glad you joined us. Are you fixing to play us a song?
No.
Recite a poem.
I don't know any.
I think that I shall never see
What?
a poem quite as lovely as a.
Oh, it's stuck on your glasses.
Oh,
Oh,
that's abuse. That's abuse. Well, I'm calling Popo.
Pew pew.
Tell Counselor Kevin what's going on.
Oh Lord. No, he is he's offline.
He is off.
Is this like group therapy?
No,
No.
Maddie's getting ready for bed.
No, I'm not. I never said I was.
B.
I didn't either. I don't even know who you are. What are you talking about?
Too loud?
That's all right.
Good.
We'll see.
Maddie, get that out of your nose.
We can see your brain when you do that. See there, see your brain.
It is so tiny. Hey, Maddie, how the chickens doing? How the chickens doing?
We have one that we think maybe has chicks, but they haven't hatched yet.
We have.
So did y'all get a bunch more chickens? Do y'all have more now than you used to have?
No, we have 5 still.
We definitely we stepped back from chicken crazy.
We used to have like 36.
Yeah, we had 3 dozen at one point. That was too many.
What in the world are we doing with all those chickens?
My wife.
We would play with them. What me and my friends did, we had a gate around it, and we would let them out. We had this one chicken that was like the biggest chicken, and if you caught her, you'd get like 10 points, and the other ones were like 5. And then we had this tiny chicken that was really fast. Her name was Buttercup, and so she was like 20. And we would play to get the most.
Did you call it Chase the Chicken?
Yeah.
No, basically it was a point game.
Ooh, hey, we need to play Chase the Chicken at the next BMP.
Maddie, I think
Seriously.
you need to find the best chicken to stick in your mama's pillow at night. Late at night. And just stick it in there.
Dude, I'm telling you, the best white elephant gift in the world is a chicken in a box.
Someone did that at one a few years ago. It was the most outrageous thing I've seen. It opened up and there's 50 people in the room and everybody moved up and out at the same time. It was amazing. I would agree with you, Jason. That is absolutely the best gift you could possibly come up with.
Yes, because they go completely dormant when it's dark in the box, and then open the box.
You cracked that. This one, they opened it up and some lady saw it and screamed and it spooked the chicken, and it spooked like up out of the box, and that's when everybody in the house went bananas.
Nice.
So
I love it.
we tried to figure out how we could top it. How can we top the chicken in the box? And so the only thing that we figured would top the chicken in the box was a midget.
In the box.
A what? A what? A what?
A midget.
A little
And it
person.
happened?
No one had the courage to do it. But that's the only thing we could think of that would top the chicken.
Yeah.
It would.
I would say it would.
It would.
I say that, hey man, how much for you to get put in the box and sit really still until somebody opens it?
$60. I'd do it.
And then we're going to throw you against, where's the Velcro?
65 bucks.
Hey, where'd Hunt go?
Hunt's there.
Right here.
There you go.
Maddie, did you go to school today?
No.
No.
No, sir.
You on vacation for a little while?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yes, sir. Or no, sir. He's not gonna invite you to the lake.
I want to go to Lake
That'd be nice.
now.
Yeah, Queenie misses you. You remember
Aw.
Queenie?
I remember she would hate getting. So one time we were on the boat, and when we were there, and we came back to get lunch, and JH got her on like the little
Tube.
tube thingy, and she fell in, and she was like freaking out.
She doesn't really like water. She doesn't. I don't think she likes to swim very much. She
You
doesn't
catch-
like. She doesn't like when your daddy holds her either.
Does she like anything?
Are you talking about your mother-in-law?
She doesn't like. Yeah, she doesn't like Jason to hold her either. So.
Wait, Daddy, who left?
Bundy, but don't tell
He did leave.
anybody. No more fishing, dude?
He left.
We fished a little bit over the weekend. Didn't catch. I think slowed down a bit. So.
What'd you do with all that catfish?
What's that?
What'd you do with all that catfish?
Took
Oh,
it back to the photo shop.
We went,
Yeah, gave it back to the person that caught it.
we cut it up into some nuggets. So we got a little bit in the freezer left over. So. JB, I told the fellas that I was going to hook up a trot line this weekend.
Dude.
To catch some serious fish. More to come.
Going to jail, no fishing license, no nothing, set no trot lines.
He's a property owner. He can do it.
Yeah.
His property extends out to wherever the milk jug happened to fall.
Right.
Tie it to your neighbor's dock.
There you go.
Tie it to your neighbor's dock and just get up early and reel it in. If there's a bunch of fish on it, all good. If not, he's a terrible, horrible person.
Yeah, if
That's
there's
right.
not, just cut the line. Let it go.
Right.
Actually, you can just if you save your individual milk jugs with the screw tops, just throw them out there with the line and let them float around. You just get up in the morning and go collect them.
My luck, they'd be out the wind would carry them. They'd all be blown up in the bushes on the end,
Right.
at the end of the cove.
The end of the cove is the bomb diggity down there. You need to go kill some turkey or something down there. You know there's all kinds of funkiness down at the end of the cove.
Yeah, there's a bunch of wildlife, bunch of turkeys and geese and duck and stuff.
What was the message from Gert? Did they have a place up there?
Yeah, it sounds like so. We said that. So the NC State football coach has a house at the end of the cove. The Mac Daddy. It's kind of on the main lake. It's like two lots. They put a Mac Daddy house out there, but I guess 2 doors down is Gertrude's mother-in-law. I guess it's Gertrude. Yeah, I guess it's Amy's parents has a place 2 doors down. So they're on the same cove. So they're like, I don't know, on the water that's like 5 feet away. So.
Wow, that's cool.
That's so loud.
So how far is that from your house, Hunt?
Like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Is he there right now?
No, I don't get the impression that. I don't think they come up here much. I think it's a little bit of a haul from Georgia. So
Dude,
sounds like they're up around 4th of July for a week or two.
there's where you hook your trot line up.
Yeah, on their dock.
Yeah,
Totally. Totally.
Hey, Hunt, is there like a marina scene there? I'm sure there's a marina, but is it a place you can go get something to eat or?
Yeah, there's 2 restaurants within about 10 minutes you jump on the water, it's about 10 minutes away. There's 2 restaurants. There's a marina and also a place called Outdoor World, which is a big campground right on the water, which is on this same cove. So like halfway between me and Dirt's in-laws. And so yeah, there's some stuff on the some stuff to do out here.
That's cool, man. That's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
That's
Hey,
awesome.
fellas, I got to roll.
Later, Stu Beam.
See y'all. Good seeing you.
All right,
You
Roy.
too, man.
Later.
I'm out in a minute too.
See ya.
What'd you
Keep
get?
adding.
What'd you get for your birthday at?
Man, Kate, my daughter made a carrot cake. It was really damn good.
Come on out here. Come say hey.
And then she bought me a new Hickory High Tornadoes t-shirt.
What's up, Graham?
Hey,
What you doing?
I came out here with a photo bomb.
Nice.
What cereal allows you to have a photo bomb?
What?
What is that? A cereal box?
Yes, the back of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch box.
Dude, the CTC. That's what's up. Did you eat the whole box tonight? Like it was supposed to be for breakfast tomorrow, and you ate the whole thing today?
I've had about half of it, yeah.
Hey, Graham, 2 days ago, Charlie was saying that she will smoke you now in a race anytime you're ready.
How long of a distance?
She said it doesn't matter.
Okay, then I'll take that bet.
Yeah.
Anything under 100 meters?
Hey, she said, she just said, like, doesn't matter, I'm going to smoke you. So that's all I know.
Absolutely.
All right.
Sprint race.
Graham's got that.
Yeah, I'm good. My money's on Graham, but that's my daughter.
Yeah, you got to stay by family, man.
Is it too cold to ski yet, Graham?
I mean, I wouldn't ski anyway, but old school.
Yeah, Jason. Damn. Come on, Jason. What kind of question is that?
Or is it too cold to wake?
I have a wetsuit, so I use that for wakeboarding, and it's not cold at all.
You should totally learn to ski. Chicks dig it.
I mean, just start eating bratwurst with cheddar stuffed inside of them.
Oh, you should take some shredded cheese and paste it to your chest.
Yeah.
Man, girls will eat that up.
Same thing. I feel like I missed a joke. I was like Kevin back in the day. He invited everybody to a dinner party, and he was having Kool-Aid, powdered Kool-Aid on saltines that he had stolen. Ice cream.
That's terrible.
Where'd he go? He'll know.
I don't know. Hey, Graham, how is it being out of school?
Pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Got like 3 hours of each day, and that's it. How about your boys, all your friends? How you staying connected with them? We play video games together every day.
What are y'all playing?
Xbox game called Destiny 2.
Destiny 2. I hadn't heard that one.
Is that the space game or whatever? Like you got in the space helmet and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called? Destiny 2?
Mm-hmm.
What's your online name?
Oh Lord. It's Bucky Barnes with 4 S's.
Wasn't that a country? Wasn't that somebody who won America's Got Talent or something? Bucky.
No idea. It's supposed to be a superhero.
Oh. I thought Bucky won something. I thought it was America's Got Talent. He was like from
no.
Troy or something.
No, I like Bucky. I know you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He
Kill
was on. What was it?
Kill the guy Bucky.
Just making that up.
Who was it?
He was on a reality show.
No, America Got Talent or.
I think you're thinking about Clay Aiken is what you're thinking about.
No.
Well, yeah, I was thinking about Clay, but Bucky was on there too.
Clay was hot.
No, Kelly was hot. Kelly Pickler. She was Pickler? What? She was down from. She was around Pettyland, I thought.
She was
kind of country hot.
Yeah, she was. Then she went and got her some bolt-ons, and it ruined it.
She's trouble until you figure it out.
Kelly Pickler.
All right, well,
Hold on. Here comes here, Graham. You and Gray can have a stud off.
Oh my Lord! Good Lord, boy! Dang, you sting, man. You need to take a shower.
Freaking hairdo! What's going on, hairdo?
Go talk to him.
You want somebody's hair?
Somebody's hair. He went.
That's hilarious.
That's a lot of hair.
It is a lot of hair. Yeah, I'm like, he wants me to do the Dwayne, Kevin. When I start breaking down the beard, we got to do the Dwayne. We got to do the lamb chops, all the way down to the Hitler.
It's terrible.
I've heard that. I don't know. Earlier it was because your radio was so loud; it was making them back and forth. You can turn them off.
I gotta go give a plug.
Layla, if you guys do any turkey hunting, you taking your boys out?
We've got a place to go, and we haven't been. Okay. I don't know why. It's just like I love hearing a turkey, like, you know, when it's going down, but I got hunting fatigue, man. I just like, I don't know. I got the fatigue.
Yeah.
We've been so busy, like with doing stuff. I'm kind of like down with doing some stuff. I mean, our yard's kicking. We had a guy come down here today and give us a quote on some like tree work and all that kind of stuff. And Christina's got gardens planted everywhere. And now I think we're going to turn it inside and start painting inside now. Yeah. Well, we got to redo our kitchen, and we kind of put that on hold with the I have not done my taxes yet. Have y'all done your taxes?
Hell no. Damn it.
I know, man. I know the man's going to hit me for some Quan, and I'm like, dreading it.
You got to hit the Quan.
He's going to hit me for some Quan. He's going to be like, hey, Blaylock, or Ron White, whichever you prefer.
Right. Hey, tell Ron to send us some Quan.
Ron to send us some Quan. And that ain't no lie.
So Blaylock, it sounds like you've been all up at the house getting some projects done, man.
Well,
and like you're enjoying it.
Yeah,
I hear that.
Damn, Kevin just bailed, and Bundy can't let him back in. All
right, ADD.
Yeah, they make medicine for that.
Yeah,
right.
I know.
You can snort it.
Says Stuart, but he's gone.
He's gone too.
He had to take a walk.
Right. That's where Bundy is. You can't even finish it. You don't know what we're talking about.
I do. We do have done some projects.
Bring it in there. Come on, land it.
We have done some projects, but I'm totally like, I'm struggling, man. I got like hemp stuff going on, Wayfair stuff going on, my regular day job stuff. And then just like being at home is kind of like this. I'll start doing something for 15 minutes and, oh, look, a chicken. And I'll do that for 15 minutes.
Right.
Oh, look, the phone's ringing. I'll talk to Atticus for 30 minutes and totally go off topic about whatever. And like today I had a sales call, like first thing. I'm managing some guys that are independent sales reps, and I spent 2 hours this morning managing some 60-year-old men, like they're 10-year-old kids. You can't do that, Atticus. Atticus, you can't do it. I told you, and I told you. And
they're all sales guys.
Yeah, they're all sales guys. But you don't understand. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm a sales guy too, man. I totally get it. But you can't do that. We're trying to open this warehouse and reopen in New York City and New York, and there's just some you just got to be careful. The fine for getting caught up there, the non-essential business open, is $50,000.
Damn.
The first time, like they stop by and bust you, $50,000.
Wow.
That's some real money.
That's some real money.
Like $500 and we'll pay it. And no, it's like $50,000 and they don't care. A bunch of an Asian company and a Southern guy. Y'all watch. Yeah, y'all watch this.
So Jason, aren't you? Are you? I would think you'd be glad where you are right now from an employment standpoint versus where you were a year ago.
I am. The opportunity's a lot greater, but
what about like job stability with that other spot? You think you think you'd be in a weird spot right now, given what that position?
They have right now. They furloughed. I'm sorry. Everybody's working from home and everybody's being paid, but from a long-term perspective of the High Point furniture market and trade shows in general, I think trade shows are dead as a hammer, man. The next, High Point market was moved from April to June, and June was canceled. It is the largest economic driver in the state of North Carolina times 2. It's bigger than agriculture, bigger than anything else going on in the state times 2. So North Carolina will take a giant hickey from state taxes that state taxes that we would take in, travel that we'd take in.
Oh yeah, all that.
And I don't see a lot of these importers and manufacturers making it. So if they were on the bubble and they don't have a warehouse and they're trying to import goods for basically goods on demand, they ain't gonna make it.
So, but what about with the market? Do you think that is there a possibility that instead of having it all twice a year for a week or week and a half, what about spreading it out? I mean, you think there's any possibility there? So maybe it might not be everybody coming at one time, but different manufacturers will have their showrooms picking at different times of the year.
Maybe so. I'll tell you what's weird about it. Like being in that marketplace is that Hunter Exotic.
Sub JH
is Blackstone Capital owns. They own 70% of the High Point market. They own 100% of Las Vegas. They own all the gift and accessory trade shows. They just bought Atlanta. So they're not going to be down with letting High Point be the only market because they've got billions of dollars of other investments for the gift industry. So the High Point Market Authority and the COO have a huge problem right now with because High Point's a small town essentially. A lot of the visitors that come rent houses, and that's where a lot of income gets boosted. Is Hunter comes to town from Texas for a week because it's a week-long 10-day market that he rents a house.
Yeah.
because it's cheaper than having a hotel room. But now people are bailing out of having people rent their house, because how much does it cost to fumigate your house or to feel good about coming back to your house after some international market goer's been in your house for 10 days? And then things like the buses that take people from the designated parking areas to downtown High Point, those bus tour, the old people bus tour things are the companies that we contract for that. They're all out of business already. So,
wow.
I mean, I think personally, Jason's in a lot better place being employed with who I am. But I think the industry and City High Point and trade shows in general are in a really tough spot.
It's gonna be a struggle. They can't rely on Dino Cobain to pull them through either.
Well, think about that model. Think about universities. I mean,
yeah,
like Kevin. I wish Kevin was on the call, because what do? Do you pay $40,000 in advance for your kids to go back for another year? I mean, did anybody get a refund on that deal this year? I don't know, man. But Nito's not going to be the. I don't know. I don't know what people do. I know
he can't. He ain't got enough to leverage that much. I mean, that.
And July is the Las Vegas market. Is the next Las Vegas. They're already pushing it back. And I told the guy who's my leasing agent there, because our lease is up. He's like, "Oh, we'll give you rent deferments for May and June and July."
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I was like, I literally said this. I'm like, I'm not getting in the tube of death to fly out there anytime soon. Maybe never again. Hey, let Kevin back in, Bundy.
He's been trying to get back in the whole time.
I don't know.
Blaylock, I don't see how the market even recovers. I mean, it's going to be so long. I mean, you think about what's happening to all these brick and mortar businesses, and not sure how it does not continue into next year or the following year. I mean, it's going to be with us for a long time.
You're right, Hunt. I think the shit is deep.
Yeah. I don't know that traditional retail has to come back.
Well, I don't know either, man. I think where it gets weird is when people like me like to go somewhere, but I don't like going somewhere and trying shit on or sitting in it. So I don't know.
I don't like that either. And I mean, I don't think dudes, besides a sports bar or something like that, name a place that you just love to go.
Nowhere. I like to be at the house.
Yeah.
Or I'd like to be at the lake up at Hunter's place, but he ain't never invited us. I mean, it'd be nice.
Yeah, true that.
Oh, glad to have you back.
I mean, Amazon.
No,
I mean, what's Amazon?
Dollar
40% of the online sales. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, stuff that I know I need, whether it's toilet paper, damn, meat or broccoli. If I can order that shit up.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, does the random little tchotchke store even matter anymore? I mean, it's like floating around and shopping at Kites or Us or up there in Blowing Rock, Atticus, all those little shops there on Main Street. Well, Blowing Rock's probably a bad example because there's enough money up there to go do what you want to do.
Yeah, but I still think people, that's funny you say it, because as I think about it, a place like Blowing Rock, if you've been there, you want to get back to it. And so there's going to be a desire to get back to walk the streets and stuff like that. But, if you haven't been there before, I guess no different. But I think it'll be, I don't think people can go to downtown Blowing Rock to buy underwear. But they might go down there to drink and eat. As long as spacey.
Back up where you sit right next to Kevin that you never met before.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
That's bad.
Yeah, I think there's so much fear out there right now. There's not going to be, I mean, just getting back to normal is just going to take so much time. I mean, you think about anybody 60 or, 60 or above, I mean, they're not going to want to risk getting out and getting exposed at all. I mean, I think that's a huge portion of the market that's just not out spending,
And those are the people that have, for the most part, have retired, have discretionary income, have time on their hands, all that stuff. I mean, us, we're all working. I mean, so daytime.
So you think those people are going to shelter in place? I mean, at some point, I mean, Americans like to go, man. I guess you got to figure out where they're going to go. But those people will want to go at some point to vacation, don't you think?
I don't think they will. I mean, it's hard to imagine. And we're talking about returning back to the office, the staggered entry. What's that going to look like? I mean, are we going to be wearing masks in the office? I mean, are we making a responsible decision, sending staff into the office and they've got to wear masks? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense at all. So,
we do, and it's crazy. The whole atmosphere is nuts. Because I went to your branch on 68 yesterday to see our title. Holy crap. It was like, it was terribly awkward for everybody involved. I had to use the notary service. Two guys in there, one like standing way back on the door for the other guy who was holding the other door and asking me, I had to have a mask, gloves on. Have you had a fever? How do you have this? How do you have that? How do you have this? And then I get inside and everybody's got plexiglass in front of them, like
yeah, we just installed that shit.
And I'm in a crappy little office behind glass, sitting across the desk from a chick who's trapped in this office with a piece of plexiglass between the two of us. It's like, that's stupid. I mean,
which branch was it?
On 68, by our old offices over there.
So was somebody outside of it asking about your medical history?
Yeah, well, I had to have an appointment to go in and do the title work. There were people wrapped around the bank. There was a cop out there, because they were directing people through the one lane. But then, I had to have the appointment, and somebody came out and was like, "You can't park there." I'm like, "I actually have an appointment for the title, blah, blah, blah." The guy's like, "Oh, Mr. Blaylock, yeah." But then three people that I had to go through to go then sit in an office with a chick behind plexiglass that, from an infectious disease standpoint, it was pointless. I mean, at that point, we're all sitting in a room, and if I had it, the whole building's got it.
Right, it's HVAC system at this point.
Yeah. I mean,
HIV.
But to your point, like the safety measures we're putting in place subconsciously make us all conscious of the fact that there's a deadly disease out there, and now we're face to face.
So a face to face, like a couple of silver spoons.
Ricky Strader? Are y'all talking about Ricky Strader? I love that show. I love that show. Him on that little train, I wanted that train.
We just try to bring you in, man.
I love him.
I don't know, Hunter, what are you seeing the people, requesting y'all's services? I heard you say you went from like 2,000 to 40 or something like that.
Yeah, they're going bankrupt, man. They're going to sell their shit. He's going to have to sell his shirt.
Gonna have to go back to Kraft's mac and cheese instead of Annie's mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go back to the food line. Food line, non-organic, lots of extra gluten.
Ricky knitting a sweater out of money right now. She's like,
you're gonna have to go the J.J. Evans, like it just says milk.
Right. Laura Lynn.
Right. It wasn't even Laura Lynn. It was just like chocolate.
Chocolate.
Bread is what it said.
Right. Milk.
I will say cash is weird right now. People don't like cash.
Cash?
Cash, like handling cash.
Oh, yeah. Lots of shit. So here's the thing. Do you think, is all this going to ease off once we get some sort of vaccine?
Nobody taking. I ain't not taking that damn vaccine.
I'm gonna
You
snort
taking
it as soon as I find it. I'm gonna
You
snort it.
taking them?
What?
I said you taking them vaccines.
I don't do vaccines. We don't do vaccines. I know that's crazy. We don't do it.
Y'all have polio vaccines, right? Your kids have polio vaccines?
Whoa.
Really?
Chicken pox? No.
Chicken pox?
Yeah, wasn't it 78? The polio vaccine?
It was a little earlier.
Oh well, whatever.
No, actually, they do have the MMR, the measles, mumps, rubella, and we may have for one round of polio.
I bet you've had that shit. It's the same thing. That's what we're developing right now.
Yeah.
They better get the Ron White vaccine.
But the flu vaccine doesn't work from year to year. This virus apparently is much more complicated than the average influenza vaccine thing. I don't know how it's already rotated out. I mean, it's already mutated out there. How are you going to give people a vaccine for a mutating virus?
I got you right. I don't know. It's the damn Chinese people. They stopped cooking in the damn dirt.
Bats.
Eating those rats.
Dude, let me tell you this. So I work for a Taiwanese company, and I was talking to my buddy. I'm like, "Have you experienced any pushback?" He's like, "Man, I was at the gas station the other day," and he lives in Texas. He's like, "I'm at the gas station the other day, and this guy's mouthing to him across the gas station, basically, I'm gonna kill you, you effing chink." You know?
Damn.
What? Yeah, he's like, dude, it's for real. And you know some dumbass redneck's gonna be like, every Chinese he is like the guy that did this.
Yeah.
That's so. My point is, I don't know. America's it's gonna be different, man. It's gonna be different.
It's I mean, it's. I the last. I mean, I wore a mask for the first time the other day to go out, and it was a weird feeling. I mean, I felt like I was like, it's something we'll probably never experience. I hope again after the next few years, whatever this takes to get this behind us. But I mean, we're fortunate not to have experienced this before. But such an eerie feeling. I mean, just walking. It is. Initially, I mean, I didn't have a mask or gloves or anything. I still don't have any gloves. But walking through these whatever, the grocery stores, and just, I mean, people just look at you. Everyone's reacting so differently. I mean, you get close to them, they step back, somebody coughs, everybody stares at them, and it just kind of eerie feeling. But I threw on the mask. I felt like I was going to go rob a bank or something. It just felt really surreal.
The one thing I like about the mask is it thwarts all the facial recognition technology.
It's great. Hey, so does everybody see that Atticus's picture is his work profile, or is that just me for some reason?
Everybody sees that.
That's hilarious.
Oh, did he quit?
Oh, may have. But that is funny.
So, never mind.
That's called a filter move.
Atticus's eyebrows have gone gray, so it looks like he doesn't have eyebrows in his pictures. And it's like, Christina and I were talking the other day. He looks different. What's different? She's like, he doesn't have any eyebrows. Like, he does. He does have eyebrows.
I paint mine.
Do you?
No, mine are tattooed.
I don't know. Hunt, to your point about people moving away, like we were in church, the last time we were in church, lady but 2 rows behind us was hacking it up. And it was just like, I want to get out. I want to get out.
Yeah, well, I bet. I mean, I feel like I'm I'm fairly healthy, but you just, I don't know. It can be scary. I mean, my 70, whatever she is, 75, 80-year-old mother-in-law I mean, she's hanging around with us just for safety purposes. So she doesn't have to go out to the grocery stores, go out to the ABC store, and just just doing whatever she can to stay isolated. And I don't know, it's just driving my daughter crazy though. She's just such an extrovert and needs that social interaction. It's just it's been a challenge for her. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed getting the hell out of town and away from, I don't know, just away from society a bit. It's been kind of nice just to have even though I'm still working a fair amount, it still doesn't feel like work as much. So a lot of our clients have slowed down. They're not, I mean, just not in the weeds as much.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if I ever want to go back to being like in the weeds, like we were, like that rat race of just like go. I'm working. It's midnight. I've got stuff. I don't want to do that anymore. And I think I'd be willing to take a monetary hit to not run like that. Just like walking around, just walking around today out in the woods at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I went to this like point where I was like super guilty that I wasn't like juggling like a bunch of chainsaws, you know, because you're supposed to be busy and stressed. And like today I was just like walking around like, it's cool. Look at that bird.
That's it.
right. It's like
Kelly, come over here.
Come on, Kelly. Come on. I like the American flag in the background, Kevin.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Did you vote for Trump?
Heck yeah.
Did you?
Oh yeah. Trump for life.
Hillary or Trump? That was tough.
I did the most non-American thing you can do, and I didn't vote. But I can promise you this year I'm gonna cast a ballot.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
I don't know, but I mean, I just want to keep seeing Melania.
Have you ever seen Melania?
What?
Have you seen Melania? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, we text.
Hey, Atticus trying to get back in. With somebody being Bundy.
Yeah, so I got kicked off, and I couldn't get back in with the regular number, and Bundy had to let me in. So tell him to text Bundy.
I'm sending you a text. Wants back in.
Yeah. Say text the bus driver.
Bussy. Webby. I will tell you that honeybees are kicking butt this year.
Oh, good.
Yeah, honeybees are having a field day. And the garden's doing okay. You guys got anything planted besides your weed, Kevin?
No, I got some cilantro in a pot that has blown the heck up in some little small pot. And I got some rosemary, and that is it.
You need some chickens to hang out with your deer.
Oh.
Hunter, have you seen Kevin's menagerie of deer?
Yeah, I've seen a few shots of them, but are they like a nightly thing or morning? They just come out and frolic around for a while.
They just like, I can go out with Greg Allman blaring. I can play Nirvana at 10, and they're like, what's up?
Where's some Atticus?
Right, oh, Captain.
Hey, where's some Atticus?
He got locked out. We need you to let him back in.
His battery died.
Oh, okay. There you guys. Hold on. Coming up.
Special guest.
Bundy's waiting room.
Thanks for the ride, bus driver.
Welcome back.
Nice.
That's
He
right.
got a hat now. Were you wearing a hat before?
Yeah.
And we were so worried.
I felt like conversation got really good, and I was like, all of a sudden,
I was like, dude, did we make him mad? He vanished. Kevin commented on your work picture, and then you were gone.
Al, where did you go? Where do you keep stepping away to, Al?
Working on the house, keeping the household going,
Yeah, is that right?
keeping things moving forward.
that's right. Just moving
tomorrow.
forward.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm going into the office tomorrow morning early for a couple hours.
Before the masses get there.
Yeah, before anybody gets there.
Oh, that looks good, Jason. I'm probably gonna get me one of those.
Ooh, yeah. Guinness, where it's at. Come here,
Oh.
Greg. Come here. Come here.
Guinness.
Guinness.
You stink. You stink.
He said he'll work you, boy.
I'm sure you would.
Yeah.
What's their football schedule? What's going on with that?
That's been a topic of conversation. John Hunter's
Well,
male cheerleading.
G-O, G-O, go.
Go. Go.
I can't cheerlead. I don't know how to spell.
So he can't cheerlead. He doesn't know how to spell.
Are they supposed to start practice or getting kind of close, right?
Their spring ball started in March, and it's got.
Is that 7-on-7?
No, it's practice, basically.
All right, that's cool. With pads?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's cool.
That's a sir. That's
so none of that's going on right now?
Hunter exotic, so that's whatever.
No, none of that's going on right now. We did a little bit of like 7-on-7 stuff today, but not any like real practices.
Nothing structured, nothing organized?
No, because they play in the homeschool football league, and the place where we practice, because we can't practice on public school grounds, is a CrossFit training center, and they don't. They're closed, so they don't allow us to practice there.
Gotcha.
And I don't know.
Where do you keep all your pads and stuff?
We have a camper, not a camper, a trailer that has all the pads and all the gear and stuff in it. And when it's off season, it gets cleaned and stored, and then they take it back to the coach's house. But then when season starts back, kids get passed out their gear and helmets and all that kind of stuff, and then they take it home. So
basically, are they just kind of waiting for a place to go practice and start dialing into it, or?
Yeah, and I guess the governor to open
football,
the state, I guess. That's like I screwed up today and said, hey, you're required to wear a mask if you go out. And Christina's like, you are not required.
Right.
There's like the stay-at-home order, and then I don't know. Is it a law? Is it strongly recommended? Is it who knows what the I don't know. Best practice says, and what we're trying to do is just behave and maintain as much distance as
state of emergency is hard to declare what's a priority.
Yeah. I mean, what are your kids doing? Harry's jumping bikes in the neighborhood and all that stuff. I mean, I assume they're seeing their friends at, what is supposed to be a distance.
Yeah. I mean, just recently we kind of opened up on that. So he's got a posse in the neighborhood of probably 6 or 7 other boys, and they've been riding their bikes, but we're not letting them play sports where they share a ball or anything like that. It's all about basically getting in a bike, riding the creek, and pushing each other in the creek.
No,
So we-
spin the bottle.
When the girls show up.
So we went to the local high school, and we've been going up there and throwing the football together or whatever. But the kids played. We kind of relented and let them see some of their friends today from what was supposed to be a distance, and it turned into not 6 feet. And then they played like some tag football with some other kids that we've never even met before, and it's just like
you sound like such a
what?
Nothing.
That's terrible, though. I hear you, Jason, because we same thing, man. We got connected in with a group of people Friday night. It was our neighbors who we know. They hadn't been out and about, but we didn't know where they came from, where they've been, who they've been hanging out with. And our kids are all hanging out. They're all in a big group playing whatever. It's like, well, they're going past that.
Well, and it's, I mean, like, I feel like a wacko going 6 feet distance. And, I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know what the right answer is. I mean, at some point, I guess we'll all be exposed to it. And
yeah, the right answer is in taking every kid that is 17 below and just barbecuing them.
Amen.
Sorry, John Hunter, you're out.
John Hunter, yeah.
Hey.
Let's start with John Hunter.
Yeah, we're gonna cook, or you're going to get cooked.
Well, they're all, like we had a big discussion at dinner tonight. He's like, well, we're all survive. We're all going to survive because we don't get sick, because we're like, well, whatever. I'm like, it's about you. It's about your grandmother that's, 70 and smokes.
It's about Melania's mother.
Be best.
We got to think about the world we're going to leave Keith Richards. I mean,
Be best. I mean, she's missing a word there, right?
I feel like she is.
I mean, I don't understand. Be best.
Be best.
Oh, when you say it like that,
it's worse.
The best.
Well, Alan, I've really enjoyed your input from the Oval Office.
Y'all gonna hang for just a little bit? I got one more beer, but I'm not gonna open it if y'all are leaving.
I'm hanging.
Hilaire.
No, I'm
I
here.
got to start.
John Hunter's, he's in.
Yeah. I tell you what is weird is I've got to pack for work tomorrow, and I am just like I'm dreading it.
What you got to pack?
Just like pack up your. So we rotate our offices every 5 days. So I basically have to take my home office and
I see.
And go back to work, and then about the time I get settled there, break it down and go back to home.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make that rotation once more. So we'll go in for 5 days, and then I'll rotate back out one more time. Our plan is to be open for good May 13th with all employees, everybody in office.
How many is that?
I don't know. I mean, in the warehouse, it's about 60 folks. In our offices is 12 people. And we're all like spread way far apart and in individual offices, but it's greater than the 10 people in one space that the government.
Yeah. Sweet.
Go.
What's the temperature like up there?
Yeah, man, back door's open, and it is a uneducated 60. And nice.
Yeah, that sounds great.
And nice. We had some weird, like very random. I think it like rained about 180 raindrops today, randomly. Weird. It was weird, but other than that, beautiful day. Shoot,
Right.
The whole month's been beautiful.
I know.
Like her
Pretty much.
chairs.
How my stairs? They're good.
Oh, how does Kelly like her chairs?
Oh, she likes them. We have not been able to sit in them yet because they're always wet with stain. So I put the second coat on today, and we'll see how they look tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
But they are comfortable.
They were expensive, dude.
Oh my gosh, not from where I sit. They were like $130 cheaper than buying them at a store.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in Franklin, yeah.
Hey, Jason, there's a guy out there close to you that makes those chairs. In fact, he makes ski chairs.
The guy right there at Deep River.
I think it's out in Summerfield somewhere.
Hey, listen to this. I just got an email from American Airlines. Hello, Ronald. Caring for you is our priority.
Ron White.
Ron White.
In May, we will begin to distribute sanitizing wipes and face masks to passengers as supplies allow. Our flight attendants will be required to wear face masks on all flights beginning May 1st. In the weeks ahead, we're expanding our cleaning program by wiping down customer high-touch surfaces, seat belts, window shades, and seat back screens before every flight. Plus, we're implementing enhanced cleaning by our team members.
What about peanuts?
Our HEPA air filters remove 99.97% of airborne particles in the aircraft, working to ensure the air you breathe is clean. And we're working on airports to clean high contact surfaces. We're, dude, not getting on the plane.
I know, right? I just canceled a plane, another plane ticket, and they just give me credit for, I think, a year and a half.
Christina's grandmother died and she couldn't go to the funeral, and they wouldn't refund our money. They gave us credit for a flight we're never going to take. I travel a good bit, but I don't know if I'm going to do it. If I can drive, I sure won't be doing it.
Well, some of us, like, maybe right now is a good time to travel because ain't nobody else traveling. I mean, all the planes that I've heard have been empty,
The flights that I've heard people on are full, and people are freaking out when they get on and realize that they're full.
Ooh.
Like how'd you like to have the middle seat right now?
To Vegas.
You need to wear those the things that the Chick-fil-A people are wearing.
What are they wearing?
It was drizzling the other day, so I think it was a rain thing, but it was a complete tent over themselves, a blue tent.
I've seen that, like a kitty tent.
Yeah. I pulled up. I was like, "Holy cow, man! They're taking this thing to another level." But it was drizzling. So that might be rain related, but still, Chick-fil-A is still good.
Chick-fil-A, they got that. They got it going on no matter what. You know it. That might be the restaurant that makes it.
Right.
Yeah. Especially start delivering it in sanitized packages or something. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to blow y'all's mind.
What was I going to tell you?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. They're going to start delivering on Sundays at 11.
That's funny. That's funny.
AM, like, ding dong, Chick-fil-A's here, and it's Sunday. Oh,
it's like,
on web.
They're like, everybody move back, get down. Lightning's coming.
Dude.
Hey, Hunter, how long have you been doing pictures for Southern Living? I mean, come on.
What are you talking about?
You got the bead board and the plaid. What's happening?
Dude, I designed this place, dude.
All right.
Like the like the indigo door and the indigo shutters.
I like it.
That's nice.
Like that.
I like it. In the blue, the navy blue, the
Cobalt
sea
blue.
blue.
Cobalt.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, speaking of that Cobalt, did y'all see where that was getting some PR recently?
Yes, with the with the RS.
Yeah, Hunter, were you in all that in the Cobalt classes at Western?
Oh yeah.
Hilarious. Yeah, I was thinking another Cobalt, but yeah, the Cobalt classes at Western. Dude, that was hardcore. I remember most of us had to take Cobalt 2 twice. It was
that was early.
How we all made it too. I mean, that was Walt and yeah, that was early. That was Walt Cahoon and Bundy, and it's probably, I don't know, it wasn't too early actually. It's probably our junior year, would be my guess. I don't think I declared a major until junior year. So
was that 92, 91, somewhere in there? 91, 92?
97.
Yeah, probably 92.
7.
Long.
That's crazy to think that 92. Well, who was it? Was it Skeet? Was the IRS that was still on that system, and they were actually looking for people who knew that programming language to come in?
Yeah. They're like, we need Cobalt people.
And they're gonna pay him big money too. Yeah, it's funny.
Walt should have quit his job.
He should have.
What's Walt doing? Is he driving, or is he still riding public transportation?
He just got dunked on.
I ain't even lying.
No, Walt can't drive anymore.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Come on.
His grandma's car finally broke down on him.
Why can't he drive anymore?
It's super inappropriate.
Trouble.
Yeah,
he had a little trouble. He got a little trouble.
He didn't get in trouble.
He didn't get. I assure you, Mazzell did not get in any trouble.
No.
So, Ms. Mazzell, Kimmy has him on good behavior. I assure you.
I don't know. He went to Alabama with Skeet. That could have been bad.
The only thing he doesn't do anymore is, I think the skateboard's been retired from work. He'd get off the bus and hit that skateboard. Now I think he just walks.
He needs a trip, man.
The only thing he doesn't do is smoke basics anymore.
True.
You guys remember Bucks? I remember smoking Bucks, the little cigarette.
Bucks, holy cow.
I don't know what it was, $1 a pack.
Well, you probably got points, dude, towards koozies.
I just appreciate y'all always having them.
Yeah.
Dude, all of Bundy's camping gear is like Marlboro gear.
Yeah. That's right. He's on the team. He's on the Marlboro Gear team.
He was, for sure.
He was sponsored.
Did Skeet ever answer the question about paying another $40,000 to have KR go back to school when there might not be? That's
good one though. Good thought.
Didn't even think about that. And Charlie's going too, right? She's going to UNCW, and that's.
Just in time, Steve. We got a question for you.
Okay. Oh, what you got?
Go ahead, Hunter.
Skeet, what are you doing with the? Universities are not going to be back to normal study come August. So, are you going to fork that bill for both of your children to go to college, where it's likely not going to be I don't know. Likely education is just going to be different. I mean, it might be a virtual education, or it might not. I don't know. It's going to be odd. It's not going to be campus living. Have y'all talked about that at all, Steve?
Who dis new number? Sorry, my bad. I thought it was, No, yes. So Kate Reed ain't going back. If it's virtual,
No.
she's going to go travel and do something else or work or whatever. And Kate Reed, Charlie will have to go into a hospital for depression
Oof.
if
Yeah.
she does not go on to UNCW. It's going to be tough, dude. And they are totally. Kate Reed's kind of got a little picture of that could happen. And Charlie's
Yeah.
just like, oh my gosh, she'll be devastated. But Kate Reed said, I will not go back. And At and I talked about this and a few others, but it'll be interesting to see what colleges allow and do,
Right.
because both my kids have money, free money from the schools, and they'll determine, well, hey, if you don't come back, you might lose this, lose that. But
Sure.
Kate Reed, I mean, she despises the online stuff.
Yeah.
And good Lord, I couldn't do it. I would too. But
Yes.
Charlie, I mean, she will lose her mind. Kate Reed did just sign up for Morocco.
Yeah, that's what my kids are doing that now. I mean, they've been virtual schooling for. Oh, is that right?
Yeah, for let's see, her junior year. So her her January junior year, she wants to do that again or do another travel deal. So I said, girl, who knows if that even happens? Because she's supposed to go to freaking Zimbabwe in 2 months, and that got X'd, for sure. And so who knows, man? I don't think we know. I don't think we understand. I can't grasp what's coming.
I don't think anybody can, man.
Yeah, and nobody in my immediate circle really wants to talk about it. So, I think it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, it's hard to wrap your brain around it. Hard to even want to plan for it because, but yeah, it's likely going to happen. I mean, I hate for Charlie. I know her senior year was cut short, and being a student body president, and she had a lot going on. So a lot of these seniors and seniors to school.
Yeah. Well, most of that you slurred electronically, not in person. So it's pretty funny. But I got the last part of it, dude. You're like, hey,
that was really funny.
But I think I got the gist of it, so thank you.
Yeah. Charlie and I.
I think his sugar got high.
I think he done took.
Took a choir.
Dude, I'm out in the boonies. Any better? Can y'all hear me okay now?
That's good.
It's gonna be. I don't know.
No, I was just.
There's no answers to it. That's the thing that's so crazy. There's no answer. It's so unclear. With that, Kevin's like, what do you do? I mean, you don't write the check and send it in. You don't submit it. That's about it, right?
Yeah.
What do they? I don't know. I mean, at some point, what do you do? I mean, when did they have to give you understanding?
Who?
School? College, yeah.
Oh. I don't know.
I think they'll do a lot of accommodating over the summer. Like, if they do reroute to online, if they make that a more widely available option, like with dorms and stuff like that, there's no reason they can't jump back and say, okay, instead of 4 people being in this room, we're gonna put 1 person in this room. So you back out on your occupancy in the buildings, and you're still gonna have to take still gonna be expensive or whatever, but that's one thing they could potentially do. But I don't know. Then that takes the head count out on campus for the in-person classes. I don't know, man. It's a game changer. It is a game changer.
I'm scared to death to say it out loud, but I just don't think it'll happen. Fall.
In the fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Lord, I hope I'm wrong.
I know.
I don't think it's going to happen either. I think some of the stuff.
I don't think so.
Some of the stuff that I think is weird is think about the tax dollars that we're losing as a state, and state supported, all kinds of stuff's going to have to give, man. I mean, when you think about what do you fund as a state or a local government with limited tax dollars, is it bridges and road repair, or is it state supported universities? I don't know.
Yeah. That's the difference between paying the bill to fix the road that millions of people travel on, or giving UNC Chapel Hill enough money to pay their electric bill.
Can you imagine, Bundy? We need a chance to vote on that. The data is important, man. But think about the tax dollars that have been lost while nobody's buying stuff at stores.
Dude, it was billions for Greensboro losing the ACC tournament.
Dude, it's billions for the state losing the furniture market.
Right.
It's crazy. It's deep.
It's deep, man. It's so deep. I don't think there's ever been anything like it. I think the financial carnage has yet to begin.
Which is so crazy because, and maybe it's not, it's two different things, but when we had that crash in 2008, I don't know, you can't compare it, man. You can't compare it because that was an immediate loss, and we're not experiencing that yet. I don't think we've got to the point of our loss yet, deep loss.
Well, I think the economy was so good going into it. I think that's only saving grace at this point. So,
right.
I mean, I think that was significant that the market was booming, business was good for most people. So to that point, when's that going to run out? I mean, I don't feel like our family has suffered. We've been fine. We've just been at home working, but is that because the economy's been so good for the past 4 years? I mean, is it going to fucking rebound? And 6 months from now, we're going down eating, we're going to be struggling to make our own mortgage? Well, I think a lot of small businesses are really leaning on the CARES Act. So, I mean, they pumped in, this is the second round of stimulus right now. I think they've gone, yeah, another $350 billion went into to that. So, I mean, you talking about, am I stuttering again?
No, Kevin's taking a damn dump.
and recording it. Thank you, Bundy.
Yes.
But I mean, after we get through 8 weeks, another 8, I think once we get to another 8 weeks, I think we're going to see something pretty significant happen. So whether the market's back up or whether businesses aren't going to be able to continue to maintain payroll. So I think a lot of small, mid-sized businesses, they've got, even large businesses, they'll be furloughing or they'll be laying people off at that point if things don't significantly change.
Look at the market, man. The market's at 24,000.
Yeah.
What in the world? How is that even possible?
So here's the thing, like all these small, we're going to lose a lot of businesses. Where are those people going to go?
Yeah.
Where are they going to go work? I'm not saying there's not options. It's going to take a little bit of time, but in the immediate, where are they going to go, man? I mean, they going to go work in the food distribution place, or are they going to go work at the grocery store, or what the hell?
They go work at Amazon.
Yeah. I think the community colleges might benefit from all this in some ways from a retraining standpoint.
Yeah.
What you going to retrain to at?
I think there's stuff out there, man. I think we were playing with it before we got into this mess. A lot of it, digital, remote workforce. I mean, Hunter could benefit from some of these people doing stuff like that, as long as there's a demand for it from, But from a service standpoint,
Well, I don't disagree with you. But I'm thinking like, if you don't have the money to buy anything, what's the demand going to be? It's not supply chain, it's not fulfillment, it's not. I mean, like I had a conversation with a 4,500. Where the jobs? Where they go? I mean,
I think they're gonna go to places that make things for your house, whether that's a damn frame or a vacuum cleaner or a carpet or siding or whatever. I mean, I think there's still gonna be demand for stuff. It's just gonna be different. Ain't nobody gonna be working at McDonald's.
Who's done home improvement projects since this started? Obviously, I mean, we've spent a fortune, plants, landscaping stuff, mulch, all that kind of stuff, paints.
Gardening. We've done gardening mostly.
Drinking.
Yeah, a lot of that.
Dude, the booze deals off the hook, man. Booze is bad.
Yeah, we need to legalize.
They totally need to legalize. You want to talk about some state revenue right there? The best argument ever for legalization. Guess my other just became delivery. Oh, Skeet is the host now. Watch out.
Damn, the normal people might want to start stepping up with their advocacy efforts.
Can you all hear that?
All right, fellas. I love you guys. I got to go.
Yeah, Matt's getting ready to die. JB, be safe, dude. Going back into the office.
Yeah, man.
I'll send
Step up on the mask.
the COVID shot tomorrow.
Thanks, Bundy.
Thanks, Bundy.
Thanks,
Bye.
fellas.
Love y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Good boy.
Out. Thank you.